Hey guys, Chelsea from Attention to Detail. Second video of the day, second detail of the day. We are working on this beautiful BMW X6M. I had to take a look at the back end. I forget which vehicle I'm working on after a while. I actually ceramic coated this vehicle with Mckee's 37, their new ceramic coating, last May of 2020, and now we are September 2021. So let's go ahead and do a quick inspection on the coating, see how it's performing and holding up, and then we're going to go ahead and do a maintenance refresh for our customer. Let me share with you guys how I would maintain this coating. Ideally, you don't necessarily have to do this every time you wash it, but if you want to do a professional maintenance on this to keep the coating in top-notch behavior, let me share with you the products and how I would go about the condition of our vehicle. Before we get started, you can see we do have a good layer of road film on the vehicle. We're going to do a nice contact wash after a high pressure rinse. We got to do our tires, wheels, and wheel wells first, so we'll do that off camera. We do have a little bit of a windy day. So we do have the canopies up because I don't want to wash this in the afternoon sun. It's a little bit after 1 o'clock. I don't want to deal with water spots. We are going to use a soap that helps prevent water spots, but especially with any sort of ceramic coating, you want to try to do this in the shade as much as possible to prevent water spots because you do have such intense hydrophobics going on. We've done our door jams. We're going to do our tires, wheels, and wheel wells first. And then when we're done with that, I'll bring you in to show you our hydrophobics as we do our first high pressure rinse. Alright, so our initial high pressure rinse, even with the road film that typically can clog some coatings, most coatings on the market, we've got really nice beading going on. We're going to get it washed. So we will at minimum do a chemical decon for our maintenance wash. I like to do that every time the customer comes in. We'll inspect it and see if we have to do a clay bar treatment. More than anything, if we have to, maybe just some of these very lower panels. Our 5-gallon bucket ready to go. We're going to be using the Mckee's 37, their SiO2 auto wash. We've got Mckee's 37's foam cannon ready to go. First up, we're going to remove the tree sap that is on the hood. It was actually pretty large amount that was on there, and alcohol removed it, but I did notice that the alcohol actually removed the hydrophobics from that one spot, but I'm not going to worry about it because our Hydro Blue Pro is going to replenish that when we get to that step. So we foamed everything on with our SiO2 auto wash, let that sit for a minute or two, and then we're going to rinse everything off. This is a pH-friendly soap. Fantastic for ceramic coated vehicles, but the thing I love about it most is that it's very sun friendly, so this is going to help reduce the risk of water spots. Even if you let this soap dry on the vehicle, you wash the entire vehicle, let it dry as you work your way around the vehicle and come back and rinse off, it greatly helps reduce the risk of water spotting. So we're just doing our contact wash here. You'll notice I'm using 1 bucket versus 2 buckets. A lot of people will tell you 2 buckets with a grit guard is the safest way. I find that if I actually pressure wash my mitt in between each panel, I'll use one side for one panel, flip to the other side, do another panel, and then rinse off in between, putting it in my soap solution. This reduces the risk of me contaminating my water, but I'm not having to necessarily deal with 2 buckets because as soon as you put that dirty mitt into your bucket, it's already dirty. So this is just a way that I go about to help reduce the risk of swirls and scratches. We're going to finish this up and give it a good rinse. What's great about this soap is that if it dries out in the sun, it helps, in a way, prevent water spots.
So as we're rinsing our SiO2 auto wash after doing our contact wash, you can see areas that might have been clogged from road film or bug residue that were sheeting. You can see we've got restored hydrophobics, nice tight beading. The only area that we really have the hydrophobic stunted is right here where I had to use alcohol to treat the tree sap, but everything else looks fantastic. Next up, we're going to do a chemical decon followed by a very quick clay towel treatment to remove any bonded contaminants from the paint.
So you can see this back area is really the only area that our hydrophobics are, I would say, slow sheeting. We have some kind of sweating marks in the panel. What we're going to do is, this is actually the refresher that I would recommend for the Mckee 37, their 3-year coating. This is Hydro Blue Pro. This is a spray on rinse off. When I say spray on rinse off, immediately rinse off. Don't like think about it or grab your wand. Have it ready to go. And just like that, our hydrophobics are right back where they need to be. Bring you in so you can see this side over here. Again, here's our before hydrophobics. We're just gonna do. Just because the hydrophobics have fallen off does not mean the coating is still not there. It just means that kind of that initial hydrophobics, it has fallen off. And that's typical with really a lot of coatings that are on the market, especially for a retail or a prosumer grade coating. For the refresher to be just as easy, you know, I'm not going to look at that as an issue. A lot of people will use this to maintain their vehicles by itself, but you can use this product to maintain the coating to keep the hydrophobics at 100%. So we're going to go ahead and apply our Hydro Blue Pro to the rest of the vehicle and then dry it off, and we'll pull it out and show you the finished look of our 3-year coating.
So quick tip with using Hydro Blue Pro, less is better with this product. You don't need to do 5, 6, 7 squirts per panel. Start off with 1 or 2, rinse, see where the residue takes you, how far the hydrophobics spread. You'll see where it has kicked in because the hydrophobics will be there, and then work that way.
This one area where we had some tree sap, I had to use alcohol, pretty heavy to get it off because it was actually 3D, it was raised. Again, it makes it appear like the coating is gone from there. Hydrophobics are right back where they were before. We are refreshed, cleaned, no issues whatsoever.
You can see I am also applying this to our wheel faces. This is going to make maintenance a whole lot easier for your vehicle, especially if you have ceramic brake pads. That way, a lot of that brake dust is just going to blast right off. And we're going to just continue with 1 spray and then rinse, push that product over with our water pressure and see how far we can carry it. This is fantastic for paint, glass, wheel faces, really any exterior part of your vehicle. If you find that you have streaking or residue left behind, that means that you're using too much product. You can see after we're done rinsing the Hydro Blue Pro, our hydrophobics look top notch, like it is a freshly coated vehicle. Even when we come in and flood the panel, we still have nice sheeting. That way you're less prone to water spots when you go to dry the vehicle. But fantastic turnaround for this product.
All right, here's our finished look after we are done with our maintenance wash for the Mckee 37 3-year coating. You see everything turned out absolutely fantastic. So just to recap, the products that we used for our maintenance wash, we used the SiO2 Auto Wash, very sun-friendly, helps actually reduce the risk of water spots. We foamed it on as well as used this for our contact wash. We used our Extreme Iron Remover for chemical decon as well as a clay towel. We used Hydro Blue Pro to refresh the coating, the hydrophobics that are on the surface. We used our Tire Shine SiO2 enhanced for our tires, and we actually did use the tire and rubber rejuvenator as well as foaming wheel cleaner to do our tires and wheels. For those of you that are looking to maintain long term and you are looking for just ways to maintain optimum, if you encounter water spots, this is a fantastic product to use with your coating. This is an acid-free formula, so it's safe for your skin, but you can see removes mineral deposits, clear coat safe. If you get light water spots while washing, maybe of hard water, or the sun just starts to become a problem, fantastic product to have in your arsenal to deal with water spots on the coating or just in general for vehicles. And the ceramic detail spray, we actually had a lot of people mowing while I was drying it off, so had to use the detail spray just to safely get the grass off of the paint or any sort of dust. And you can see we have streak-free results. Customer is extremely happy with the performance they're getting from the coating so far. And as a detailer, I'm extremely pleased with how easy it was to maintain this vehicle. Bugs blasted off very easily. It has fantastic gloss and shine still 16 months in. So another fantastic product from Mckee 37. For those of you wondering if this is a sponsored video, no, but this is just a testimony to why I love Mckee 37 products. Not only are they affordable, easy to use, very simple instructions that really any person can pick up off the shelf and use, but you're going to get fantastic results like this from the comfort of your own garage. So hopefully you guys enjoy this look at the Mckee 37, their 3-year coating, how it is holding up, how to maintain it to get optimum results. If you have any questions about the products, about the coating, about the video, let me know in the comment section down below. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe. Stay tuned for future videos that we have coming out. But we're going to call this one a wrap. We'll see you guys in the next detail. Have a great weekend. We'll see you later.